Hello guys, NautoAce here, and I want to give my impression of the Nintendo E32018 Direct. Of course, as always, Nintendo, ever since 2013, they never done a live conference. They're doing this video presentation, pre-recorded, Nintendo Direct. So, no duh, that's going to be the new thing now. Like I said, Sony kind of did it, but a little bit different, their own style. So, yeah, no different here. So, before I give my quick impression of the Nintendo Direct E3 2018, I want to do a follow-up on Resident Evil 2 Remake. So, it was shown on the Sony conference, or the video conference, whatever. And of course, you saw the trailer and the perspective of the rat. There was a PlayStation console there. So, I don't know if that's part of the game or not. However, I just checked my Twitter, and yes, Wario64 basically had a link for the Amazon pre-order. And it is not only for the PS4, but it's also going to be on the Xbox. If it's also in the Xbox One, it's probably also going to be on the PC. And yeah, there is one thing that is not there in the Switch. Again, probably because they've been developing this game before the Switch even came out. I'm just guessing. So, yeah, so it is multi-platform. Kind of makes sense in my opinion. I mean, Resident Evil Remake 1 was in multiple platform. 0, 7. So, I mean, Resident Evil did start in the PlayStation, but to some extent it became multi-plat. So, no different with Resident Evil 2 Remake here. So, yeah, so it is a multi-platform game, not a Sony exclusive there. Alright, so with that, I'm going to move on to the Nintendo Direct. Okay. I'm going to try to be as objective as I can. I'm going to try to look at this as somebody, I'm going to try somebody that pretending to be not a Nintendo fan, because I am a Nintendo fan. I grew up with Nintendo. I love the Smash Brothers. So, that's already biased there if I give it in that perspective. So I'm pretend that I'm just a guy who likes video games, know nothing about Nintendo, know nothing about Smash, what I think about the Nintendo presentation, the Nintendo Direct. So it's a Nintendo, so basically, pre-recorded. So kind of like Sony's last year's conference, it was just trailers, and trailers. So the trailer montage to some extent. Yeah, Reggie made an appearance explaining about the game. That's okay, that's good. Again, informing the consumer about it. So the games they showed are good ones. Unfortunately, they were leaked, like Overcooked 2, that was leaked by someone. I'm going to guess that's multi-platform. But they did show some new game. I forgot, Damon Cross Machina, so that's a new game. I don't know, that's a Switch exclusive because it's on a Nintendo showcase. Looks like another one of those generic, I'm sorry to say, 3D robotic game. I mean, there's Gundam doing that. Armor Core, yep. So, again, not really that interesting. So, and of course, Reggie just talking about, hey, we're going to have more games, which is, yeah, well, you have to. It's the Switch. So, are there any surprises on the Nintendo Direct? Yeah, some of them. One is Dragon Fighters. So finally, it's on the Switch. Yes. The thing was, it's not like it was not going to be the Switch ever. The producer just said, "Hey, look, look. So yeah, Dragon Ball Fighters is on the Switch now. So now you can finally get your dream playing, powering up, trying to gather chi while taking a shit. Okay, excuse the language here. So there are some bit of surprises, but to some extent, it's like a they should be in the Switch. I mean, another one is Fortnite. It's in every system, so why not put it on the Switch? And of course, the main focus on this Nintendo E3 2018 Direct is Super Smash Brothers, and that's going to be a different video. It's a separate video. So, yeah, so they finally had a title, and it's called Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. And so the question is it a brand new game? Is it a direct port? And what Maximilian said, the cast of Yo Video Game said, and I agree with them, it's a brand new port. It may be a new game, but the architect and the design is based on the Wii U version. Stages from the Wii U versions were there, but then like Andre, the Black Nerd Comedy said, it is going to be a new. They're going to say it's a new game because it's probably going to be rebalanced a bit, tweaks, which they did, but they're going to put elements from the Wii U, from the 3DS, from past games, and they did. So yep. So for people saying it's a brand new game, you know what? Someone need to ask Sakurai what it is, a brand new game or a brand new. But I call it a brand new port. Think of it this way: it's like Super Mario Brothers 1 to Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Level. It's a sequel, but it's using the same game mechanic and architect. The same goes with from the Wii U, from the Switch. So it's a brand new port, in my opinion. Why is that? One, the roster. Every single character from the original all the way to the Wii U are back. Especially Ice Climber. Thank you, Sakurai. That's all I wanted. Ice Climber's back. It was really, really disappointing that they weren't back on the Wii U because they wanted a character parody with the 3DS. So another good part here is no new 3DS version. You don't need to because you have a Switch. I know, granted, like, well, I don't have a Switch. I can have only the new 3DS. I can't afford a Switch. Well, I'm sorry to say, maybe in the long run, possibly Sakurai might say, sure, we'll do a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Light for the 3D, for the new 3DS, and it's basically like less characters. I don't know. Who knows? And maybe exclusive character and then connectivity, you get both of them. Whatever. I'm just throwing it out there. But yes, it is a brand new port because the characters are back. Minor tweaks, minor design tweaks. Yeah, there are some new character models such as Breath of the Wild Link, Zelda from A Link of Two Worlds, the 3DS game. Highly recommend. It's a fun game. Ganondorf is back again to his Ocarina of Time. Ike is back to his first debut. And I think the reason is it's probably for historic reason. Like what was the first debut for Ike? Well, it was based on the GameCube game. And for Ganondorf, well, he was basically based on Ocarina of Time. So I'm going to talk about this more in a different video because it is interesting what Sakurai did. But the best part is every character is back, so people don't have to whine about it. 2, beside the Inkling, Ridley is there. Ridley. So finally, the super fan who keeps complaining to Sakurai, I want Ridley, we want Ridley. Ridley's too big, that's why he can't be put. He finally shut them up, putting in Ridley by basically downsizing him just to make sense. Yeah, he said it in an interview on the Nintendo Treehouse. They said, yeah, that's the reason why they put in Ridley, because the fans were, oh, we want Ridley, we want Ridley. So there you go. Ridley is in the game. So what would I give this overall presentation for the Nintendo Direct? Okay, so I'm going to be unbiased, but I have to give it, sadly to say, a 7 out of 10. Like, whoa. That's better than Sony's or Microsoft. Yeah, if I were a Nintendo, if I'm being biased and I support Nintendo, I'll probably give it a higher score. But I pretend to be just somebody like a general consumer who know nothing about Nintendo, trying to get into Nintendo, trying to get into the video game, trying to understand what is this game, what is this so-called Smash Brother game. Then yeah, it's a 7 out of 10. So the plus is they showed games that people wanted. They showed games that, oh, now I can play it on the Switch rather than the other console. Good. And of course, the main feature of the presentation was Smash Brother. He gave it in a bit detailed of what the game is. So that's the plus. So sort of a good reason why to have a Switch. Downside is it is all about Smash Brother. That's the thing. The game, the Nintendo Direct was basically focusing on Smash Brother. I know they have said it. They said that was the whole point. It was meant to be that one game, kind of like Sony with the 4 games. Understandable. That's why it's 4 to 5 minutes. However, as a general consumer who wants to get into video game, they want more to see. And if most of them will say, Also, Nintendo talk about Smash Bros., which we get it. So, again, that's what the 7 out of 10. Good is they have games. They basically showing future. Bad is, yeah, you are focusing on one game. That's really it. You're focused on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is a good thing, but again, it's also a bad thing. So that's why it's a 7 out of 10 for me. So yeah, so with that, E3 finally begin. As in, the Treehouse is on, PlayStation's on, Xbox Live is on, IGN, GameSpot, Twitch at E3 2018, they're on. They're showcasing their games. Pick one, which one you want, go watch them. That's the whole point. The days of basically explaining on the stage is no more. So there you go. So basically a recap to my presentation score for all three. Microsoft is a 7 out of 10 because even so they show some good games. Not really big like surprise reveal. No new IP from them. Playing it safe. Sony is an 8 out of 10 because they did show 4 new IP. Even Death Stranded, even some people don't know what it is, but because it's Kojima, so you gotta get away with it. Ghost of Tsushima looks promising. The Last of Us 2, if you play the first one, again. So they showed some a bit of surprises. So like the overall presentation was like it's more compelling. Nintendo 7 out of 10. Even so, you got games for the Switch, which is good. They focused on only one game. It was Smash Brothers. That was it. So what else there to it? So yeah, so that's what the 7 out of 10. So so there will be other feedback I'm going to talk about. Smash Brothers 1 definitely. Maybe other ones. And by the end of the week, maybe next weekish, I will give my overall review of the big three and the conclusion of E3 2018. What I take from it, I think so far this year, E3 is actually better than last year. I'm going to say that. So with that, thanks for listening.